Porzingis. Jokic is out there with Durant. Then it's Simmons. And it's DeRozan in at the shooting guard position. And for Chicago, they've got Pippen. Derrick Rose is out there with Jordan. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 spot. And it's Chicago to start out. Now, here's Jokic. Guarded closer. Took him no time at all on that one. KD's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Chicago.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Simmons against Rodman. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Here's Simmons. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some gritty points on that play.
From the wing, Pippen misses. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan.
3 points.
Great. What do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And here is Jordan. Following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
Chicago shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good from Pippen.
And maximum effort. That's what you see from Scottie Pippen game after game. He looks for ways to affect the game every minute.
And both free throws good for Pippen.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
That'll be a 5-second call. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
And Simmons kicks to Porzingis. Another 3 for Chicago.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Back to Jordan. Outside Rose. Pass to Gilmore. Rodman against Jokic. Rodman with the bucket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And it's Simmons penetrating. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Another 3 for Chicago.
For 3.
And adding a three-point shot later in his career, DeRozan looking very comfortable on that one.
Pippen is doubled. DeRozan against Rose. It's hauled in by Porzingis. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. They lead by 7. And Jokic wide open. He shoots again, Chicago.
And that jumper from Jokic in the mid-range, he's so set in there. It looks awkward, but the results are good.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
Lock at 6. Gilmore passes to Pippen. And the Bulls with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
2 minutes remaining in the
Simmons.
2 minutes.
DeRozan against Jordan. DeRozan passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's a big target in Porzingis, but he delivers.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. There's the pass to Pippen. Inside. It's sent back down by Simmons. DeRozan in the corner. Back to Durant. The fadeaway. And it's Chicago scoring again. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chicago. Kicks it out to Love. Good, and a nice assist from Noah.
That's still something that Noah does very well. Seeing the floor, keeping his head up, and play with your head on a swivel. Noah does that.
Outside, KD. From deep three-point range, another three for Chicago. Chicago trails by 16. Outside Butler. Here's Theus. Back to Butler. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from KD. Here's Simmons. And it's Chicago scoring again.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
It's good.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Your home team.
Wow. What a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines.
Fan, your dance team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Noah, and it's Butler in at the 3. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
And here is Butler. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Sloan. Shot clock at 6. Love trying to break loose. And it's off from three-point range. Chicago leading by 21. And KD, here we go. And finished off by KD.
Yeah, little you can do now to slow him down. Durant's such a phenomenal offensive talent.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Theus, the pass to Butler. Now here's Noah. And the rejection by Giannis. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Substitution for your home team, Artist Gilmore, B.J. Armstrong.
Here's Gilmore, guarded by Porzingis. And again, no good by Chicago. Kicks it out to Giannis. Pass to Porzingis. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Chicago calls timeout. And Giannis' journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Pippen, the pass to Rodman. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pippen. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Simmons. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got 13 points.
Sometimes you do a little extra work, something good comes your way, and Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
Pass to Pippen to halt the run. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Chicago the other way. Outside, Porzingis. Jordan with the steal. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rodman kicks to Pippen. Releases. And the Bulls with another miss. And so Simmons will bring it up for Chicago. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis not letting anything or anyone get in his way right now offensively.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes. All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the pass to Armstrong. Pippen with a wide-open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 7.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Chicago. They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Rodman. To the inside, Armstrong. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill, as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Jordan against DeRozan. KD looking around. Kick out to Giannis. It's hauled in by Pippen.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Kept alive. A second chance effort. No good at the rim. Now DeRozan. 6 points for him. The 3 from Porzingis. Oh, and the buzzer beaters through.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half.
And so a pretty lopsided game.
Fans, a big round of applause.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is the group that John Vaughn has right now. They've got Scotty Barnes. Durant is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Robinson, and it's DeRozan in a two-guard.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Robinson passes to Butler. And they get it back. Here's Nedelicki. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nedelicki's got his first 3 points of the game.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Pippen, no luck. Chicago with the ball. Butler in the corner. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That's a two from Barnes. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And stolen by Barnes. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple. Barnes has got 8.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And Barnes sends it back. Down low and finished off by Robinson.
So he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Pass to Jordan. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Chicago. They've gone on a 13-0 run. From deep, another three for Chicago. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. It'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for your
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the Bulls with another miss. So it's Chicago now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And stolen by Barnes.
Home team foul.
Chicago shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the away team.
And the second free throw, good. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Thea's the pass to Kukoc.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Butler with the ball.
2 minutes.
Back to Levine. From deep three-point range, and the Bulls with another miss. Barnes looking around. And Robinson wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. Chicago with the ball. That's tipped. Antetokounmpo finds Robinson. Now here's Noah, the fast break opportunity. The shot missing.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And they recover it. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he comes up with the deuce. Giannis has got his first basket.
And Giannis just playing right now with a very highly revved motor.
Passes to Theus. Outside, Levine. Buries the long-range jumper.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Chicago.
Noah against Barnes. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Barnes has got 17.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team shown. That's some flashy stuff from Antetokounmpo. They're dicing up the D with the ball control.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Theus. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And so it's Chicago, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going.
75. Fans, a big round of applause.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so here is Chicago. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Butler. Noah is out there with Armstrong. And it's Sloan in at the 2 spot.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
DeRozan's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Pass to Sloan. Here's the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. KD, that's for 2. They get it again. Porzingis, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Porzingis has got 20 points.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7-3. He can hurt you in there.
Simmons against Armstrong. Love trying to break loose. And it's Armstrong missing. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Well, when you see KD run the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with him once he gets out in the open floor.
Now the pass to Love. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Sloan shot is off. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And the 3 ball is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Pass to Noah. Can they get it? Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside for Simmons. Passes it to Durant. All alone. And he hits the jump shot. 20 points for him.
And KD decisive that time, wasting no time, rises up and fires.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
This one for 3. Sloan, that's good. Sloan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Chicago.
And it's Durant missing. Noah up on top. Guarded by Porzingis. Noah kicks to Armstrong. Pass to Sloan. And the Bulls, another 3.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
And the shot goes in.
Ben Simmons.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Armstrong with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Noah with the bounce
2
pass.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. The feed to Butler. Stolen by Durant. The 10-footer. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Armstrong passes to Sloan. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Jokic has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside for Simmons. Porzingis trying to get free. Another three for Chicago.
Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
Simmons gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Armstrong with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. And there's the pass to Butler. 59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Love trying to break loose. And again, Chicago. No good. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Over Armstrong. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Simmons finds DeRozan. It's rebounded by Noah.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
They could use a bucket. Can't hit that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. Now here's Durant. From deep. And it falls.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And so Chicago takes this one. And by a...
Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.
Hey yo, Grandma read from Matthews in the book of Joseph. Learned that cash rules started as an omen. If you omen, then pay the ticket or they pay a visit in a low tent. My theory is you lames on the low end. What your tribe called you cornballs never get no wins. Cherish your freedom, the inside of them is different. I sold the plate to a fallen angel in Hell's Kitchen. I seen on the street corner, it smelled sickening. Told a homie to watch the step, then he out of sight, out of mind. Quickly how they forget you, it was fake love for real. Only to call it my, it was made to. As far as flows, everything I say celestial. Hand Cecil off a bit, call it a test tube. We'll make him come back and spend everything. That's a chess move. Know the difference from king, queen, and pawn, rook and castle. Out to snatch you. Came up.
Can't remember who. Too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. This in my tube tops. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. This in my tube tops. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
Talk for, you know, this shit don't feel as good as it look. I'ma keep it